Hey everybody! So this little vlog react let's watch thing, we're gonna have to start it with the new YouTuber's prayer. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucking tits. There, now this isn't child friendly. Fuck off, FCC. Oh boy, um, those of you who've been around probably know about this whole new thing with the COPPA shit going around, right? Now, I think that I am safe because I have and always have been absolutely incapable of using a thesaurus. So, a lot of my videos are very blue. But I have been still getting like messages from you guys saying like, "Hey, no, let's keep an eye on this. This is like a big deal." And believe me, I know I've been keeping an eye on it, and it is massively fucked up. And honestly, America, remember when you like fought fascism instead of like accusing random people of it and then enforcing it? Oh man, just mwah, mwah. Oh man, just the historical part of my brain is just slowly dying from the fact that nobody has learned from it ever. But this interview was done recently, and a Chad Tronic tweeted it out because Chad's a good boy. And it is honestly the most fucked up shit I've ever heard out of a government official's mouth, and I have listened to speeches from actual communist and fascist dictators before. Like, holy shit. Which I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna see. Even my cat wants to escape this. The second I tapped over to her, she made her way over there and tried to leave. So we're gonna listen to this, and we are going to have a very, very unfun time. It's 32 seconds, so let's just play it.
The analogy that I think of is the expression about shooting fish in a barrel. YouTube is the barrel, and the content creators are the fish.
Do you
There will
know
be
what that
consequences
means?
for content creators. We have a variety of tools at our disposal to cull through those 23 million channels and in an expeditious way. So when we
Really?
talk about
Really
aggressiveness, we are typically talking about civil penalties. Not only can we sue Google and YouTube for compliance with COPPA, but also individual channel owners and content creators. The analogy
Okay, and then that's it. Okay, so I want to touch on some of the shit that he said. So first off, YouTube is the barrel and content creators are the fish. First off, fuck you, whoever your name is, Mr. FTC prick in a suit, right? Seriously, like, this coming from someone who has a hairline that, like, does a fucking big N, ironically enough. Fucking take the fucking hamster off your head, my dude. Shit, for fuck's sake. Like, this piece of shit thinks like, oh yeah, no content. What the fuck are they gonna do? Fucking YouTube is. All right. So like, shooting fish in the barrel means that they are actively trying to deplatform everyone. That means that they think that they can completely destroy any and all independent media enterprise on the internet, which would be me, fucking Gabe, if he ever gets his shit going on, fucking PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, fucking Game Grumps, fucking everyone, right? Everyone that's not a fucking late night Jimmy, right? First off, fuck you. You literally can't do that. Your constitution fucking disbars that. Not to mention the fact that it's not just Americans on YouTube. So fucking good work there, you fucking wank. And then also this whole thing he's got going on, where it's like, we have the tools to go through all 29 million channels. YouTube doesn't have that, and they invented it. So what I imagine they're probably going to do is they're going to get like a bunch of fucking, like, basically Chinese sweatshop workers or some poor Indian out in the middle of fucking New Delhi, like on a fucking hamster in his router. And they're going to go through and they're going to watch maybe the first 30 seconds of every single video, and they are going to say whether it is kid-friendly or not. So, I mean, of course, that is the most cynical perspective of this. And as a result, this is going to be like there's going to be so many fucking false flags. It's going to be ridiculous. Now, majority of people will not know what to do about that, but I honestly think that this qualifies as something that you could use an anti-slap case on. Basically, an anti-slap clause is if you believe that someone is trying to stifle your free speech without, through a lawsuit, without without actual cause, like being like slander and all that, then you can use an anti-slap clause, which basically Uno reverse cards it. And depending on where you are, I believe it also excuses you from paying your legal defense, and it means that the person who filed the suit against you has to pay it, I think. I'm not a lawyer. Go watch Legal Eagle. I think he did a video like a while ago on anti-slaps. That's where I heard of it. But it has been a while since I watched the video, so I might be misremembering. And regardless, this just is not enforceable. There are so many people, and there's going to be so many false positives. This is not, like, between countersuits and like, class actions, there is absolutely no fucking way this is enforceable. This is entirely to try and shut down content creators. And honestly, my advice, from my perspective, is to try and make yourself as non-family friendly as fucking possible. Like, basically, if you were the one who went during the adpocalypse decided, oh, well, I won't be able to swear anymore. Oh, golly gee willikers, I won't be able to fucking swear anymore. Yeah, fucking 380 that, chief. Fucking 380 that. Get as vulgar as you fucking can, as quick as you can. Honestly, I think that's, like, the best defense right now in these early days before we know what's going to be happening. This is disgusting. This is actually trying to deplatform everyone in essentially a fascist coup, because they think that we don't know what the fuck's going on. They think we don't know how the internet works, how fucking law works, how the government works, or even what our own fucking rights are. It's absolutely ridiculous that it's hit this point, and I'm hoping that this gets turned around fast enough that it just does not affect things. Because this, like I said, this is not enforceable. There is going to be issues. There is going to be smackdowns. But they're not gonna stick. It's not gonna stick around. But some people are gonna lose their channels. Some people are going to just abandon YouTube in the first place, and that's what they want. They want you to basically lose everything. They want people to go back to listening to the approved media sources, And honestly, this is kind of scary. And I know I'm being flippant about it and all that, but it is kind of scary. But I'm hoping I'm all for, oh yeah, no, let's protect children and all this shit. But we're not the ones collecting data. We're not the ones going on and being like, hey, you're watching this YouTube video, yeah? Well, let's just access your... Oh, you like Fortnite, huh? You like fucking Club Penguin. You like fucking PUBG. Whatever the fuck 12-year-olds like. Oh, well, you're a 12-year-old. Yeah, okay, let's get some fucking Furby commercials going on. Let's get some fucking Tickle Me Elmos. Whatever the fuck 12-year-olds like nowadays. We're not the ones doing that. We're just going out there and making fun videos. I would like to think that my audience is... Actually, you know what? Let's check what my fucking demographic is, actually. I'm actually curious what my fucking demographic is now. Where did I... What is my demographic? Let's just go ahead and check. Audience. Okay, so... Yeah, so the majority of my audience is 18 to 24 years, right? There's a 7.8% 13 to 17, and I've got nobody under that. So, I mean, assuming YouTube even tracks that, which, I mean, according to the internet, according to the fucking government, they are. Just, yeah. So, already, like, most YouTubers that are not, like, family-friendly, like, fucking Baby Tales and all that shit, are probably catering to the 18 to mid to late 20s demographic. And the fact that they are trying to push this, it reeks of ulterior motive. It really does. And just... It's gross. It's absolutely fucking disgusting. Yeah. Hey Google, stop. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. That's. Oh, but it's not really Google. It's not really. Hey, it's not really Google, is it? It's the fucking U.S. government. So yeah. So those of you who are viewers and are listening to this, like, know that I know what's going on. I'm keeping up on it, and I know that the government is basically trying to slap shit down. I also know that my content is very, very much not suitable for children. And I want other creators, like small creators, to know that so long as you're not making fucking baby shit and you're not going like, oh, gee willikers, instead of, oh, fuck. Like, I think, like, legally we're gonna be fine. There might be some dark shit coming down the line, but like where people will be threatened and all that, but under their own law, we've done nothing wrong. So if you're a YouTuber and you want to play everything safe, then yeah, delete your stuff. But if you feel like you've cultivated an adult enough audience, I think we're gonna be fine. But that's just how it be, huh? That's just how it be. But I mean, between all of the lawyers on YouTube and honestly, this whole YouTube union thing that's going, that sounds like communism to me. But no, that YouTube union thing that was going around a while ago, I feel like this cannot stand. Like, we have enough smart people in our community that I really do think YouTubers are going to be fine. Like, eventually, like, there'll be some dark days, but the dawn's going to fucking come. And in addition, the fact that this affects literally every other country as well, as much as America seems to think it's the fucking world police, I don't think that's gonna fly. I think that if enough people get up in arms, if enough foreign citizens are negatively affected by this, then I think the other, like, even the European Union, a fucking conglomerate that is so fucking far removed from the demos, that is absolutely fucking ridiculous. If they start seeing multiple $42,000 lawsuits being drained from their economies, I think they'll take notice. I really do. And this is just, yeah, it's not feasible. It's not enforced. It's fucking prohibition all over again. It's not enforceable. It's going to piss off other countries. Countries that already are not the biggest fan of your country. And all in all, it's a scare tactic. It's a scare tactic to placate one group. Back in Prohibition's time, it was the temperance movement, who basically they wanted a solution to domestic violence. Their answer was ban alcohol, because, oh man, this thing makes them like happy and sometimes a little punchy and more irritable. Oh, we better ban that instead of solving the root problem of domestic violence. And in this case, it's companies are taking data from children instead of punishing those companies, because those companies very obviously have lobbying power. Focus on the poor little bastards down in the fucking trenches trying to eke out some of them fucking e-shekels. And like, when we have absolutely no hand in this data gathering. Oh, jeez. Like, you know, it's how it is. And Prohibition, it lasted fucking, what, like 4 years? If that? How long did Prohibition last? I don't fucking, it didn't last that long. And I honestly think with the far-reaching bullshit of this, I don't even think it'll last that long. If this does come about and it does become a thing, it won't last that long. But fortunately, we are in a position where things can be done. So up until the end of the year, I think it's December 19th, is the last session of Congress, I think. They still have comments open on stuff like this. So I don't know exactly where to go. Honestly, I think it's if you go to the US Senate website, frankly, I don't even think I'm capable of like weighing in on this because I'm an immigrant. So like I have like citizenship, but I don't know how that works. Because even when I'm like fucking filling out forms, I have to fill out entirely different fucking forms. So I don't know. I'll have to look into it myself. But if you're an American, then look into it. Talk to your fucking congressman or your representative or whatever the fuck. Go to the website where they've got this shit going. I think it's on the FTC website now. I think that'd be the logical place to put it. And weigh in and say, hey, retards, we're not the ones collecting the data. We're not the ones dictating who watches the videos. We can cuss and swear and piss and shit and fucking flash our dicks on stream all we want. It's not gonna stop kids from going to where they're not supposed to. Fucking the Are You 18 box on Pornhub is a very good example of that. Fucking punish the multi-jillion dollar fucking companies that are taking this data anyway. The fact that they're taking this data and running with it and selling it in the first place should have been the fucking problem. Like, you know, like... Oh god, I fucking hate boomers, man. This is what it is. This is peak fucking boomer here. It is. You've got the pearl clutching. You've got the think of the children. You've got the fuck those shiftless assholes who don't have real jobs. Fuck you. I have a real job and I'm fucking doing this shit. Oh boy, but yeah, so it be. That's the fucking dystopic nightmare land we live in. But there it be. And everybody, yeah. As always, I'm Nosvix. The US government's a sack of shit, always has been. You haven't had a good fucking president since fucking JFK. And even then, there's some stuff there. And fucking hopefully this shit manages to fucking limp along long enough that shit can actually get fixed and stop sucking giant donkey dogs. Oh boy, yeah. Bye everybody. I don't even fuck got anything more for that. Yeah, no. Fucking speak to your representative. Fucking tell him to suck a chode if you fucking have to. I don't know. And if you notice, this video is completely unsuitable for children. So fuck off, whoever they get fucking reviewing these videos next January. Fuck off. Oh, jeez.